Have you ever wondered why certain people dislike you for no reason? Why do some individuals seem to compete with you, criticize you, or quietly hope you fail? It's confusing until you realize something powerful. Your haters are not accidentally in your life. God, in His sovereignty, allows certain enemies to rise so He can use them as tools to elevate you. What feels like opposition is actually revelation. Their resistance reveals your strength, your calling, and your purpose in ways comfort never could. This message will help you understand why you should thank your haters, not resent them. Your haters play a bigger role in your destiny than you may realize. The criticism, the jealousy, the attempts to tear you down, all of it ends up pushing you closer to who God created you to be. You see, God will use the very people who dislike you to drive you into purpose. They sharpen your focus, awaken your prayer life, and increase your resilience. Without pressure, diamonds never form. Without enemies, warriors never rise. Psalm chapter 23 verse 5 says, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies." God is saying, I'm not removing them, I'm blessing you in front of them. That's why you don't need to fear your haters. Their presence is confirmation that you're growing. Sometimes God allows haters because He knows comfort won't move you. If everyone loved you, affirmed you, and applauded you, you might settle where you are. But a hater has a way of making you pray harder, seek God deeper, and dream bigger. What felt like an attack was actually motivation. What felt like rejection was actually redirection. Genesis chapter 50 verse 20 says, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." Joseph was elevated because of his brother's jealousy, not in spite of it. He didn't rise despite his haters, he rose through them. Your haters also reveal what's inside of you. They show you the strength you didn't know you had. They expose insecurities you didn't realize were still there. They force you to confront the parts of your heart that needed to grow. It's easy to love people who love you, but God matures you by teaching you to stay gracious toward those who don't. Matthew chapter 5 verse 44 says, "But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, not because they're right, but because you're chosen." Your response reveals your spiritual maturity, and your growth accelerates every time you choose grace over revenge. Your haters unintentionally become your advertisers. Their gossip spreads your name, their jealousy highlights your gifting, and their resistance announces your assignment. People don't hate what's ordinary, they hate what's significant. They aren't fighting you, they're fighting what God placed inside you. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17 reminds us, "No weapon formed against you will prosper." Notice it doesn't say the weapons won't form, it says they won't prosper. That's your assurance that enemy attacks will only expose your favor, not erase it. Your haters also become divine confirmation of the call of God on your life. You don't receive opposition in areas where there is no anointing. The enemy doesn't waste resources on people going nowhere. If you're being criticized, opposed, or underestimated, it's a sign you carry weight in the kingdom. You are carrying something worth fighting for. 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 12 says, "Do not be surprised at the fiery ordeal that has come on you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you." The heat isn't strange, it's strategic. God is refining you and revealing you through it. Haters are part of your elevation process. Before David ever sat on the throne, he had a Saul. Before Jesus stepped into his greatest victory, he had Judas. Before you walk into your next season, God may allow a few critics to rise, not to break you, but to lift you. Victory always has an audience. Breakthrough always has witnesses. Your haters will watch what God does in your life and realize they were never fighting you, they were fighting the God who chose you. And that is a battle they cannot win. So don't waste your energy trying to convince your haters to like you. Don't lower yourself to their level. Don't let their words or actions distract you from where God is taking you. Their jealousy is proof of your destiny. Their resistance is proof of your calling. Their presence is proof of your growth. Lift your head, stay focused on Jesus Christ, and keep moving forward. God will use every critic, every hater, and every enemy to build a testimony so strong that even they will have to acknowledge His hand on your life. Hold on to this truth. Your haters don't stop your destiny, they help fulfill it. They become unlikely instruments in God's plan for your life. When you remember this truth, you can approach each day with renewed purpose and resilience. Instead of allowing the negativity to weigh you down, you can use it as motivation to lift yourself higher with your faith in God. Let it fuel your determination to be a living testimony of God's grace, love, and power. So I urge you to embrace your challenges. When faced with criticism, remember that God is using it for your good. You are not alone in this. Stand firm in your faith and let the world witness what God can do through you. Move forward with confidence. With God's guidance, you will fulfill your purpose.